All right, good morning and welcome to the answers to yesterday's homework. If I go too fast, you can rewind and watch this again, but hopefully I go at pretty good speed. All right, first question, they want to know the slope. So the slope is 12, and they want to know the y-intercept. The y-intercept is -4. Number 2, they want to know the slope. That's 1/4. And they want to know the y-intercept. That's 3. All right, I don't know if you remember me saying in class, but question 3 is a toughie. If you don't get this one right, don't worry about it. So if I move the 3x to the other side, then I kind of get myself in a pickle because I have -y equals -3x plus 6. This sign does not go away just because I move this guy. So now, in class we had one of these toughies. You have to divide everybody by -1, and I don't know that you would have known to do that. So that makes this one really tough. +3x and a -6. The other option, the other way to think of this question is I'm going to move this guy to the right side, and I'll move this guy to the left side. Again, I don't know if you would have thought to do that was possible. So if I move y to the right, I get a +y. If I move 6 to the left, I get a -6, which is the same thing I had here. So two different ways to achieve the same equation. My slope is now 3, and my y-intercept is now -6. Question 4. We're going to start with the y-intercept. The y-intercept is 2, and my slope is -2. -2 over 1 tells me to go down and right. Down to right 1. Down to right 1. Connect with arrows. Question 5 tells me to start at 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'm not going to have enough space, am I? So I'm supposed to go up and right. Up 1, right 2. I don't have any more space. You have more space because you have normal papers, but up 1, right 2 would be here. This is where you could, now that you see the pattern, you could go down 1 and backwards 2. I don't expect that you would have had that dot. I'm just telling you that it's possible. Okay, question 6. I'm starting out at -3 and up 2, right 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, oh no, 3. It's going to go off my graph. I guess they wanted me to go down 2 and backwards 3, but again, I've been telling you guys not to go left, so I don't think that you would have known to do that. And yours probably doesn't go off the graph because you have graph paper. Okay, question 7. So I'm going to start at -1. I'm going to go up 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and to the right 1. Yikes, I don't have enough space. If I did it again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and over 1. So normally I don't want you to go off the graph of a given space, but there's no other option. I guess we would have only been able to have 2 dots because I can't even go down 5 and backwards 1. All right, question 8. I'm going to start at +2, first dot. The fraction tells me to go up 1, right 2. Up 1, right 2. Up 1, right 2. Remember if you don't connect with arrows, then on today's quiz I would have to count you incorrect. Question 9, I'm going to start at 2. And this doesn't look like there's a number, but it's really 1, -1 over 1. So I'm going to go down and right, down and right, down 1, right 1. Okay, question 10. I'm going to start at +2, And this tells me to go up 2, right 1. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1. Went off the graph. I don't like that. There we go. Question 11. I'm starting at positive 2, and I'm going down 4, right 1. Down 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and right 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, and right 1. Down and right. Okay, question 12, I'm starting at negative 3, 1, 2, 3, and it doesn't look like there's a number, but it's really a 1, so I'm going up 1, right 1, up 1, right 1, and connect with arrows. All right, so there's your homework. Count up how many you missed, put it at the top. Raise your hand, tell Mrs. Day that you're ready for a stamp and for the quiz. Good luck on the quiz.